Hello and welcome to the channel. Kohima War Cemetery is a war memorial dedicated to the soldiers of the 2nd British Division of the Allied Forces who died in the Battle of Kohima that lasted from 4th April to 22nd June 1944. Here are 10 facts you may have not known about the Kohima War Memorial. Point number 1. The inauguration in 1946. 2 years after the Battle of Kohima, the memorial was inaugurated by the man himself who brought victory to the British during this battle, Field Marshal Sir William Slim, the 10th commander of the 14th Army in Burma. Point number 2. It lies on top of its own battleground. The hill where the present war memorial lies was called Garrison Hill. It was forested and partly cleared for cultivation at the top, and below it was the Deputy Commissioner's bungalow. During the siege of Kohima, heavy fighting including hand-to-hand combat occurred in the grounds surrounding the DC bungalow, including the tennis court. This part of the battle is called the Battle of the Tennis Court. The tennis court linings are still available to see. Point number 3. Besides burials, there were cremation of soldiers. There is a total of 1,420 burials. 3 Australians, 5 Canadians, 330 Indians and 1,082 British soldiers were buried in the cemetery, but besides them, 917 Hindus and Sikhs were also cremated in the cemetery according to their faith. Point number 4. You can find records of all soldiers buried there. The Kohima War Memorial was built by Commonwealth War Graves Commission, headquartered in Maidenhead in UK. Its principal function was to mark, record and maintain the graves of soldiers of Commonwealth of Nations who died in World War I and II. So if you visit their website, the link of which is given in the description, at the bottom of their page, you'll find the option for checking and downloading records of all the soldiers buried under their care. Point number 5. Designed by Colin St. Clair Oaks. When we visit Kohima War Memorial, we are struck with awe at the beauty and design of the place, but we hardly remember whose work and idea was put in there. The designer was Colin St. Clair Oaks. He was a British architect and was the principal architect for Commonwealth War Graves Commission. Point number 6. One NonWar Burial in Kohima War Cemetery. Besides the 1,420 World War II soldiers buried in the cemetery, the official website of Commonwealth War Graves Commission mentions of one NonWar burial in the cemetery. No further information is given on that person or grave. Point number 7. 2 Victoria Cross awardees. There are 2 persons buried in the Kohima War Cemetery which were posthumously awarded the Victorian Cross. It is the highest and the most prestigious award of the British honours system. There are Lance Corporal John Pennington Harmon and Captain John Neil Randall. Point number 8. The epitaph of Kohima Memorial Stone is copied. The world-famous Kohima epitaph, which reads, "When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow we gave our today." These same exact words are inscribed in the memorial stone of Westbury-on-Trym War Memorial, England. However, these words are clearly attributed to John Maxwell Edmonds, the one who created these beautiful words. Point number 9. Britain's Greatest Battle. In 2013, the British National Army Museum selected the Battle of Kohima as Britain's Greatest Battle. Point number 10. The site is inaccessible on wheelchair. The Kohima War Memorial is completely terraced, which are 3 to 5 meters high, and therefore this makes it impossible for wheelchair to access. So that is it guys. I hope you will remember these points the next time you visit that beautiful hill and proudly share these facts to your companions. Thanks for joining in and I'll see you in the next video.